Hello there, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to check in with since you've been gone. How do they feel about you? Let's see how your person has been. Okay, I am secretly obsessed with you. I never experienced this intense connection before, and no one makes me feel the way you do. You're the best I ever had. So these kind of like tell me that your person is quite longing secretly for this connection. It's like they couldn't replace your vibe, they couldn't replace your energy field, and it's very clear that they are still feeling this connection. So even if there is no communication, you definitely left them feeling your absence. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting like a very sentimental type of energy, or someone that is quite in melancholy here. Some like they never expected that they would actually really start to miss you. Like the moment that they actually broke this off or went away, they were so mad, they were so angry, they were like, I'm done with this. Like I'm never going to look at that situation again. And then as time flew by, it looks like they start to, when you're just like, even if it's like in a negative way, you're still like fussing about something like, oh, this person, I can't stand them anymore. And like they did this and da da da. Until it's like for such a long time, it's like, wow, it's been quite some time. Like, can you just let it go? And now they're realizing like, okay, maybe there is some sort of obsessive nature connected to you. So let's see, what is their, how have they been feeling? Look at that, 10 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. It's like now they start to work through the feeling of losing you, or the feeling of this is really over. This is like them working through that process. This is like, EMDR therapy in one, like that. This is like them working on some sort of therapy that works for them. And I mean, like, I don't mean like actual therapy, but it could be, okay? But this is them really processing, writing, or listening to podcasts, like doing something that really suits them when it comes to healing from the ending that they've caused or the ending that happened here. Tell me, Spirit. Oh, 8 of Swords, of course. Yeah, 8 of Swords. It's like you spoke some sort of truth coming from your dignity, coming from pride, ego. Not ego, absolutely not. I feel like this is coming from compassion, but you just didn't take any bullshit. You just didn't take any crap. You were very straightforward, maybe even a little bit cold, even though you have a lot of love for them, but you chose to stick up for yourself and have your boundaries up. And now they feel like with the 8 of Swords, they feel like even though you sorry, that's like a weird way of a airplane going completely off the reading, but maybe, okay, whatever. What was I? Distracted. Their mind is distracted. No, it's something that you said that you never meant it that way, but it really got stuck to them. Okay, like mentally they can't get over it, or they're looping it in their head. It's like something that you said. It could have been a sentence that you said, because the Queen of Swords is very direct. It's very like no BS type of energy. She's truthful, she's honest, but she also sticks up for herself. And I mean, like, she doesn't really care if she hurts people along the way, as long as you don't come close to her when it comes to judgments, right? So with the 8 of Swords, this is someone that's overthinking something. It's in their mind, it's in their headspace, and they're not sure what you actually meant. Even though what you said was very clear, but they took it the way that they wanted to take. And like I say this sometimes, but people choose to believe what they want to believe that suits their ego or suits their fears. And it provokes more of their ego. You know what I mean? And that's what it looks like with the 8 of Swords. They are really obsessively thinking about something that you said. Yeah, wow, this is Nine of Swords. It's like it goes from bad to worse, you know? And the Nine of Swords is really talking about them being very stressed, anxious about things, feeling like Spirit is handing them some sort of explanation or, what you really actually meant type of energy, Ace of Pentacles. And with the Page of Pentacles, they need to learn to see things from your perspective. They only take it from their personal perspective or their personal point of view, but they don't really take your point of view in consideration. So that's what they're trying to do now. That's what they are learning. But this is someone that is highly stressed, guys, and anxious. And I said this in one of my last readings. So, it's been a week since I did like a reading. So trust me that if the messages keep on continuing, hold on. If the messages keep on continuing like that, it basically says that the energies are consistent, more consistent than their energy. Let me tell you that. And the Four of Swords is all about needing to detach, rest, and heal. Maybe through sleep, there's a lot of heaviness that's surrounding this, but also when you're mentally overthinking a situation over and over and over again, especially if it's in a negative sense, because this is in a negative sense, this is like worrying and getting yourself fed up and like anxious and stressed and like, all these type of vibrations make someone really, tired. Okay, tired. I completely just like blacked out the word tired, but that's how we've been feeling all this time. Tired. Yeah. So since you've been gone, someone is obsessively stressed, and they know that one thing here, they need to grow up. Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. Okay, so that's like an elevation, an emotional elevation, an emotional offer, an emotional elevation. I feel like there was an intent to tell you something that was emotional and apology, but then they kind of like scared out of it. They bailed out of it. They allowed their fears to kind of like stop them. But they're still thinking about it. They're still thinking about moving forward. They're working on it. See, again, we've got the Eight of Swords here. I am afraid to contact you, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. I am afraid to contact you. That's exactly what I said. Just like go back like for 20 seconds. I said exactly that. They had a message for you ready to pour out their heart and their emotions, but then they got scared to send it to you. I just said it. I just said it. I know I was a distraction to your pain. Tell me more. And you speak to me through music. So for a lot of you, this person is listening to songs that remind them of you or songs that you both used to listen to. The more that they listen to it, the more they feel attracted to you again. But I know I was a distraction to your pain. So they know that you went through some sort of pain and it feels like it was like something outside of them actually. They may have felt like you were trying to get over an ex with them or try to get over a situation by entertaining them. That's what they made themselves believe. What's their biggest blockage? What's their biggest blockage? That they're way too slow at making some sort of a practical move. That's like that's the whole blockage. It could have been also financial issues or stability issues, like they're not grounded as much as you are, but they are really, really slow. Slow at building, slow at committing. What is the blockage here for them? And the King of Swords. It's like that Virgo type of energy. It's never enough. They always think about themselves like it's not enough. I need to be more masculine, or I need to be more successful. I need to be more serious. I need to be like, they're constantly reflecting on themselves, and time is passing by. Yo, bro, sis, like, time is passing by. Nobody is immortal here. Like, come on, get your stuff together. Like it is from a good standpoint. I mean, like, it looks like they are really putting you on some sort of pedestal, but there's always like some sort of a lame excuse. Even if they don't say that excuse to you, there is always this lame excuses in like, no, 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 no. I first need to have this. I first need to have that. I need to first get to this level or to their level. There is some sort of comparison that they keep on making, which has to do with the financial or the material realm, that keeps them away from actually taking some sort of action. It's like overanalyzing. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it has really a lot to do with work. It's like, if I get that promotion, then I will feel a little bit more safe to, to express myself. Because what if I just get rejected and then I feel like even more bad, and then I can't really focus on that. Like, they keep on calculating in a way that is just not even making sense. Like, how do you feel? Ace of Pentacles. So you're actually ready for a new beginning, a new start. And it's so funny because I see exactly that star through the window, that star that you don't see properly, probably. But it's like the exact same star. I don't know how you see it. But you feel like left out. Look at that, Five of Pentacles. You feel cornered and left out and quite abandoned by this person, by their cold behavior, by their detachment. You have this feeling or need to move away. Okay, there's like a restless energy. But a lot of you are really focused on your finances. Maybe you've gone through some sort of loss. It could have been a financial loss, a job loss, home loss. There was some sort of loss that you've experienced. And you feel like, okay, you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe I need to focus on this as well. Like, you start to get some sort of peace within their excuse to twist it into your hard work as well, is what I'm picking up. How do you feel towards them? Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Oh yeah, you feel like you've been abandoned in way worse situations than they have been, and you still got out of it with a little dirt on your shoulder. Like as little as possible. So you're just like, man, bro, sis, dude, look at me still shining. I have been through the worst situation. You can't get through this. And that's what I feel. And I really don't want to be like going into polarity or something, but this feels like very much towards woman. Like, the shit that woman had to face in this lifetime, in this world. Like, man up, like, for all the men out there, like, trust me, things can get worse, and I feel like this is for the woman, and I'm not saying that you as a man that do not stand behind this or align or resonate with this, but like, if you can get through this painful situation, the painful traumas in your life, and still get to this point of success, accomplishment, independence, and overall respect from your environment after all that you've been through, then come on. Man up is the only thing that you could say to this person, right? Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, Queen of Cups. Okay. Maybe that's the message of compassion, love. There is still love. There is a deep connection. You're going to receive some emotional, maybe a telepathic type of message. Sorry. Now, as you like, okay, never mind. It looks like this fallen star, you know, like really beautiful, like the fallen star of the emoji. But like in real life, that's how it looks like. By the way, it's going to be a meteor downfall on Sunday, I believe, especially here in Holland. And I'm quite lucky to see a lot of stars from where I live, so I'm definitely going to keep you posted on that. Anyway, yeah, Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So this is all about, especially for the feminine, to really ground your emotions, ground your energy, to not be like too hasty to jump to conclusions. Take your time before coming to some sort of conclusion emotionally. There is still love, but there's a lot of hesitation. There's a lot of restlessness as well that could drive you into taking some sort of action that you could regret. So be mindful. What's the outcome here? Two of Wands. Someone is planning to come forward here. They're planning to come forward even though they have commitment issues or they have some sort of, you know, they have like some sort of jaded ego here, like something that got bruised, but they also know that they need to do the right thing. The Hierophant is all about like respect, bowing down to what is supposed to be the right thing and not being rebellious, being committed and showing up with consistency and having like a true commitment. So they have commitment phobia. They had a lot of commitment issues. Could be also that they were in another commitment, but I'm not reading it that way. But they're making some sort of decision right now to move forward towards you. Okay. That's what I have for you. What's the outcome here? Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So you are really going through the right things. It's like your energy is settling down, and now their energy needs to kind of like pick back up or elevate. Okay, again, I'm getting the elevation, elevate the energies, and from your end, like I said, you've already been through the biggest mess. You are now standing strong on your own, independent, growing, successful, acknowledged, respected, and the other party needs to kind of like step up and acknowledge that with that Hierophant. Okay, that's what I have for you, my lovely people. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for dropping a like, hyping the video, and letting me know how this resonates in your life. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.